Uniting America with truth, justice, and independence. This is the Norman Goldman Show.
John Sopko is the Special Inspector General for Afghanistan Reconstruction, meaning he is an in-house government investigative watchdog. He works inside the Pentagon. He investigates waste, fraud, and abuse in the Afghanistan reconstruction effort. And he has found some whoppers. This is the latest one. $34 million on a building. It's not just any old building. It is 64,000 square feet. It is brand new. It is supposed to be intended as a military headquarters for our use in Afghanistan. The Pentagon awarded a private British firm, AMEC Earth and Environment, that's a British firm, private British firm, a contract to build the headquarters. Construction began in November 2011, even though President Obama had already announced the end of the surge and the drawdown of American troops. In 2009, when talk of this building was going on, the Pentagon and military officials said, hey, we need us a 2-story building, 64,000 square feet, bigger than a football field, very nicely outfitted, by the way, to use as a headquarters for the Marine Forces at Camp Leatherneck in southern Afghanistan. Well, this building was completed earlier this year, costing you and me $34 million. And now the military has absolutely no plans to use it whatsoever, and it is soon to be demolished. And I'm not making this stuff up. It is very nicely appointed. Now, this is radio. I can't show you the pictures, but I have seen the pictures. They've got really fancy desks, really nice chairs. They've got a little theater in there that isn't so little. This place is, and I quote this from the Inspector General report, quote, the best constructed building I have seen in my travels to Afghanistan. It is larger than a football field. It is complete. It's got really nice stuff in it, and we paid $34 million. It'll never be used, and it's going to be torn down. Because the Afghanistan people, there's nothing they're going to be able to do with it. They can't maintain it. So you and I, as part of the waste, fraud, and abuse, there's another $34 million down the toilet. Now, I ask you, how many schools could we refurbish here in America for $34 million?
Gosh, I don't know.
How many veterans' disability claims could we pay? The ones that are sitting there year after year getting unpaid. How many of those veterans can we take care of for $34 million?
Gosh, I don't know.
It seems to me that if we're talking about $2 billion a week in Afghanistan, and I keep reading the names of dead soldiers, and now we've got another report of massive waste, fraud, and abuse, somebody ought to talk about holding George W. Bush accountable. And is anybody ever going to hold George W. Bush accountable?
Gosh, I don't know.
No, the answer is definitely not. Well, somebody ought to keep reminding us of what is going on in Afghanistan. And, Mr. President, please get us out of there. Please, just go now. It isn't going to get any better between now and the end of 2014, and we can't afford $2 billion a week there, and we can't afford more dead Americans. Every life is precious.
Uniting America with truth, justice, and independence. This is the Norman Goldman Show.